agents, we got a quick message for you just to motivate some of you. We've got Mark Rader from Tristan and Associates. He's one of my associates. Mark, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Just here right now in the office, and making some calls, man. Making some calls, getting some things going, baby. Some pipelines rolling.
Bro. Well,
yeah.
I wanted to bring you in just to talk about what you're currently doing right now, because it's kind of motivational for people, and I want people to get pumped up because we're in February, end of February, and right now you have 4 escrows that you have opened and 1 listing. But more importantly, I feel like your mind is like right in the right place.
Definitely.
And so first, let's go over just where you got the 4 escrows from, so people get an idea of how you're working.
Sure. No, of course. I wrote it down right here too because I knew I would get my wires crossed. So we have here 1 escrow is the source of Realtor.com from like 3 years ago.
From 3 years ago?
3 years ago. He finally came around. Well, we were actually looking at homes a year and a half ago. After, it was funny, I was coming back from the LCA event in San Diego. And as I was driving back, we met at a property. And yeah, I mean, that's where we started our little, I guess, shopping spree. Yeah, our journey. And and then he kind of took a little break, personal stuff. And then sure enough, he hit me up. Was it January?
How'd you stay in touch with him for 3 years? Was it you doing the follow-up? Was it a combination of dynamic ads that we do through Ylopo and Facebook? What would you see?
Well, we kind of went over it whenever he said he wanted to take a break. So he said, hey, I want to take a break and pick it up next year. Okay. So about every 3-4 months, I would reach out to him just saying, hey, how you doing? Just wanted to touch base with you. I know you said about a year from now or 9 months from now or 6 months from now, you know, however long it was. And and just no pressure, just wanted to touch base with you and say hi. Stay in sight and in mind. I love that line. And yeah, so sure enough, he actually hit me up from the last time I contacted him to the next time I was going to contact him. He hit me up saying, hey, we're ready. Let's get rocking and rolling.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. So it was your consistent follow-up and nurture on that one. So Realtor.com is number 1. What's the other one?
The other one is a Facebook lead, actually.
Facebook lead? How long ago was that one, do you know?
A few months ago, and she came in. She had a ton of agents calling her, and she just
wait.
I don't know.
Were those ton of agents all on our team?
there were a lot on our team, but she was on other sites too. She was on Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, Redfin. She was on every site under the sun. And so she had a lot of agents calling her. How
did she end up choosing you over all the agents?
I kind of played it cool with her. Just said, hey. She actually contacted me on one of my listings, on one of our listings. And I said, hey, you know, noticed you're engaging with my listing and wanted to see if you maybe want to check it out. If you have any questions, kind of played it cool. I said, I have a few others too I think you might like. And she was like, you know what, I actually really like you. You know, you're cut dry to the point and you have like a calmness to you. I said, sure, it's great, awesome. And so then she just chose me out of the bunch, I guess.
Nice. All right. And that was an escrow. And where's the other 2 from?
Other 2 are actually referrals. So
okay, referral from where?
From just like a friend.
Okay. Both of them from friends?
Well, one of them is from a friend, and then another one is from like a family friend who happens to be a lender. I've known him since I was maybe like 5 years old.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's a good combination. So, and that actually spells out most of our business right there. So half of it is from referrals from our sphere and people that we know that are close to us. And the other half is online, which is great.
Well, most of my sales are actually online leads.
I love that, dude. Good job.
Yeah, most of my sales are online leads, but recently it's been kind of like a mix.
Okay. So
actually, yeah. One of them actually last month was from a referral from you.
Yeah, I know. Every once in a while, I throw referrals away on the team, so that's kind of nice. And I know you're working with some other things. So tell me how you stay on top of, for everybody that's listening here, tell me how you stay on top of all of your important what you consider important leads? Are they on a piece of paper? Are they on your computer? Where are they?
Well, first things first, you set us up, your team members, you set us up with a great CRM, actually two, Sync and Follow Bus. It's an amazing CRM. They have awesome features, but to spare all the details, there's tasks, appointments, reminders, all in a calendar form. So that's a good way of keeping track of what you have to do, what you have done, and what you need to do. Aside from that, though, taking it on a personal standpoint, I purchased a whiteboard just from Office Depot, a small little whiteboard, and I write down my A and B clients.
Okay, so what are your A clients? What do they look like?
Sure, yeah. A clients are right now are up to 3 months.
Okay, so from 0 to 3 months, are they pre-qualified, pre-approved, not pre-approved? What's an A client?
Most of them are pre-approved, and if not, they're on the phone with my lender, like right now.
Okay, so that's an A client.
Yeah, exactly. A client, I need to move, my lease is up, I need to sell, I need to buy, whatever it may be right now.
And what's a B client?
A B client is one that might be pre-approved, is already talking to my lender, or is perhaps going to talk to a lender very, very soon.
And how far are they from purchasing?
Yes, their time frame would be about 3 to 6 months.
Okay. And then that's the only thing you keep on your whiteboard? Like that's A's and B's?
Yes, those are the only like client names I keep on my whiteboard. Now on the right side of that whiteboard, I do this thing called the 30-day rule.
Okay, what's that?
So the 30-day rule is sort of for 30 days, I tally mark every day that I'm prospecting, whether that be an open house, whether that be calling my sphere, whether that be calling online leads, or all of it. I don't count days I'm showing homes, and I definitely don't count days that I take off.
Okay, so how does the 30-day rule work? Explain it to me. Go deeper.
So once I hit 30 tally marks, I stop it there with the start date. Let's say it was January 1. Let's say I finish February 5th. I stop it there saying start date, finish date. And then below that, I write another box saying 90 days, 90-day rule. So what happens is in that 30 days of prospecting, you can expect to receive a yield of your time in closed transactions. So let's say you made 30 days of calls. Say you added maybe 5, 10 more, 30, 20, whatever it is, for your A and B clients, you can expect to close at least 1 to 3 within those 90 days.
If you're doing those, got it. If you're in that 30-day window, right?
Yes.
What if my 30-day window lasts a year instead?
You suck.
So your goal is to do the 30-day window in about a month and a half or sooner, or 2 months or sooner? Okay.
Yes. When I first started it several months ago, actually a little bit longer, 3 months ago, I did it. And then I noticed about a month and a half later, I had 2 transactions closed, and I was like, oh, wow, this is actually working. So then I erased those clients, put on some new ones, maybe erased some other ones that kind of fizzled out or whatever. Maybe they moved to C clients or D clients, and then I started over. I did it again. And sure enough, I haven't even hit 30 days. I hit maybe 15, 20. And I look and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's 4 escrows right now at listing. So it's awesome, crazy. Dude. It's crazy. So not necessarily will it take you 30 days, but it's a good starting point. And there's something about, idea. Yeah, there's something about putting it out there in the world, in your mind, that I don't know how to explain it. It's just,
well, I can explain it for you, man. You're putting it in front of you. You have a whiteboard that has your A and B clients. And on that whiteboard, you also have a 30-day cycle. So you're keeping track of the days that you're prospecting. And on top of that, I know that you're listening to good stuff. So I know you're listening to good audiobooks, you listen to great music, inspirational music, right?
Yeah.
You hang around great people like Zach next to you. Show me Zach.
Right over there. He's actually on the phone with a client right now.
Yeah. You surround yourself
he's working his magic.
You surround yourself with great people, man. I know.
You forgot yourself.
Yeah, well, me too. Every time I show up every once in a while. When I'm not traveling, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, dude, I see a big difference, and I just wanted to show the people that are listening in that that you're doing awesome, buddy. So,
thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I've had a lot of good coaching, and just a lot of good like vetting and you know, tactics of how to control the mindset and use it to benefit.
Yeah, well, props to you, buddy. Thank you so much, man. Anything you want to end with?
Thanks, Tristan. Dude, honestly, I just want to say, you know, thanks for having me on this episode, and I look forward to the next one, and
yeah,
look forward to closing some more deals with you, man.
Good. I hope you inspire a few people, bro. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Tristan.
Thanks, bud.
Bye.